So this box has the time-lapse tool as well as a tripod in it. So I think this is the pack which contains the time-lapse tool, and this has got the tripod in it. Let's open up the box. Okay, I'm going to open up the box. I wonder why it took such a long time. I had ordered this in December, first week of December, and I lost all hopes of it reaching me. This is the time-lapse tool. Hey guys, so this is how the time-lapse tool looks. I was expecting it to be much smaller, maybe half of its size, but it's quite big. I'm not sure how it would work, but then this is the mount. You can mount your GoPro on this, and you can put, yeah, so that's how the GoPro will mount onto this. And if you want to do a 360-degree time-lapse, say you want to do it for 30-minute time-lapse, you just set the timer to 30 minutes. So this is how you would set the timer to 30 minutes, and then it will slowly pan across the 360 degrees across 30 minutes time, and it will give you an amazing time-lapse. So we're going to check this out in the next vlog, how it works and how the pictures look. I'm going to test this out with the Sony a6000, with the Hero 3 Plus, as well as with the iPhone and the Nokia, to see how the time-lapse comes in each of these cameras using this. So I'm going to keep this aside now. I'm just going to keep it up without the packing. Let me open up the tripod. So this one is from Zomie. I paid, this one was 1,500 rupees that I paid for this one, and this one is around 6,000 that I paid for it.
Be careful.
I'm kind of a savage when it comes to unpacking things. This is how the packaging is. So this is a tripod. I can also convert it into a monopod, and I can put the DSLR onto this and it will take the weight. So I can use this as a DSLR monopod as well as the GoPro monopod. Again, looks slightly bigger than what I saw in the video. I was actually expecting something compact that will fit into my backpack. This backpack especially, I wanted something that will fit into it. I'm not sure if it will fit in. We'll try doing that later, but for now. Okay guys, so I'm gonna open up this a little more and see how it works. I like the way it's clicking. So it's got, so if you look at this joint over here, it's got option wherein you can, it'll click. So you press this and then you can turn it in this way, and then when you do this, it goes click click and then locks into position. Not sure if you guys are able to see this, but now with the tripod I can shoot a similar video using my DSLR. I don't need to depend on the GoPro, which doesn't give me a view of what I'm doing. So let's look at this. Okay, open this one. This side. Open this. Oops. So how do I unlock this? Okay. So basically you need to rotate it to unlock. So if you put it in here and rotate it, it locks. That's how it locks. Now this is the tripod, compact one. Otherwise, okay, this side is longer, is it? No. Not sure guys, not sure what's happening. So let's see. Seems like one side is longer than the other, but I can't make out. Maybe it's just the angle. That's the lock. Right, okay. Brought it down to one step here. Brought this down to one step here. Right, so I didn't adjust this properly. So brought this down to one step. Yep, now it's equal. Looks very sturdy, very nice. Need to push this back a little bit so you can get a better view of this. Right. Okay, and I think this is the head. Yep. So this is the head. I think it lets me. Let me get a closer look at the head. So I have the option over here where I can rotate this and I can rotate this. So I can get minute increments rather than jerky increments. I can have a very smooth rotation that's happening like this, and in order to do that I can just keep rotating. I can rotate this nice and gentle, loosen this. I can take this out. The cool part about this is it's got a spirit level, so based on the spirit level I can actually know if it's straight or not. Like in this case, you see the water bubble move. You can make out that you're not in the straight angle, so you can then just loosen this a little bit so that your ball joint can be adjusted. So once the ball joint is adjusted, you can just tighten it. Right. So now it's perfectly straight. I'm looking at the spirit gauge, right? And I can mount over here. So let's try mounting something. So I got the Sony Alpha 6000 DSLR here, which I'm going to try mounting to this point. So I don't think I can mount it directly like this and rotate. It's going to be very difficult. So I need to take this out. Get the base. You fix the base over here. And you have this small handle. So I hope the lighting's better. So you take out the removable base, you have to put it up here and turn it. It will now lock on to the camera. Once it's locked down, you close this way. Once you fold it down, take the whole unit, fix the unit right here, and then tighten it. So now we've got your DSLR all set. It's really compact. I want to see how heavy it is if I'm trying to lift it. Yep. I mean, I felt it was heavy in the bag, but then when I'm holding it with one hand, it doesn't look that heavy. Okay, so now I have a very nicely set up tripod, and I would be able to shoot much crisper videos without handshake thanks to this. Thanks to the tripod. Yeah. Who needs this? Just throw it away. Okay. Now, what next? Can I mount a cell phone to it? Yeah, maybe I can. I can have the cell phone holder, which I can take and plug it in. Let's try that out next time. I want to try the monopod of this because I picked it up because it has a monopod option. So this is the monopod option. Oh, sorry. So this is the option where I can reduce the height of it. I can bring it really low. Apparently I can even mount it upside down. So take this out and the camera could come. I can mount it such that the camera comes over here, right below, to take much better macro shots. Okay. Now I want to take this out and see how the monopod works. Neat. Nice. Okay, this is out. Okay, so this is out. So that's one half of the monopod. Keep this down carefully. And I think this is the other one. So it's quite simple. Yeah, it's actually really simple and easy to do. So just take this out. Keep this down here. And what am I supposed to do with this? Beats me, guys. I can't figure out. I have to look at the manual. Surprised. I thought it's going to be something simple. Just take this out, fix that in, and you're done. But it doesn't seem that way. It's quite complex. Let's see how it goes. Right? So does this one need to take this one out? The crappy instructions that's there. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. It's got the instructions here on the back side. Didn't realize it. Take these two out. It's supposed to be another attachment to this. Let's find that. Here we go. This is what's missing, guys. So that's why I couldn't figure this out. Seems like there's quite a lot of assembly and unassembly on this. So basically they want me to take this, put it into this, tighten it here. Okay, it's tight. And then take the same, this one, put it in here, and screw it up. So now I have a monopod, and if I loosen it here, it allows me to turn the camera like this and then tighten it. I have myself a really sturdy selfie stick. So one thing I like about this is that it's going to let me take a selfie video using my DSLR, so the videos are going to be much clearer. If it's too heavy for me to hold, I can swap it out for my GoPro, and it's going to give me a better distance. Let's see if it's going to... Yeah, I can actually hold it further away, so it can give me this thing. But it's really heavy, guys, because the DSLR itself is heavy. So I don't think I can hold it too long like this. My hand is shivering, but then if you have a lighter camera, maybe if you're putting the GoPro on, it may be a good thing to do. Maybe a good idea. So let me just get this in, completely in, right? One thing I'm disappointed is this looked gold. They were showing golden color, but it's actually copper when I received it. That's the only part that I'm disappointed about with this whole tripod setup. Now, not sure these guys have applied grease or something somewhere, but it's a little bit sticky in a few places. I don't know why, but yeah. So let's get this back to how it's supposed to be. first I'm going to take the camera out. I'm feeling scared. I'm going to drop it. Don't want to damage such an expensive camera. This one comes here. I think this is for hanging the bag on the bottom. But let me take this out. I'm going to keep all of this in just one cover so I don't lose it. But I mean, frankly speaking, I think having this as a separate bolt is a big risk because this may just lose it. Just lose it. Could have been if this was embedded into this, and when you unscrew it, this whole unit comes out along with this leg. If it was designed in that way, it would have been amazing. So that way you don't need to carry this lever all around or all over town. I was expecting it to be smaller than this. Maybe the rods are thinner. I was expecting it to be lighter, but it's okay. I think it's good value for money because if I went for the same thing from a Manfrotto or another reputed brand, it would have costed me anywhere about 15 to 20,000. So I think at the price that I purchased this on eBay, it's a good deal for me. Okay. So now that this tripod's here, I want to try some time-lapse. I want to try some just night time-lapse first of the sky and see how it looks. And maybe after that, I want to take it out somewhere and do like a 360-degree time-lapse during the daytime. Unfortunately, that A6000 needs you to buy a paid app. I think it's something like about $30 or $40 that they want you to buy a paid app to do time-lapse photography, which sucks. I mean, you buy a 50,000 rupee camera and then they ask you to pay another 7,000 rupees to do, so you buy a 50,000 rupee camera and then they expect you to shell out another 10 or 15,000 to buy an app which allows you to do time lapse. That's shitty. Okay, so I'm just packing everything up. Except for this being a separate piece, I wished it was a part of this embedded. So, converting it from a tripod to a monopod would be faster. Except for that aspect of it, I really like the way this is. I really like the way this tripod is. I'm going to actually pack it up now. And I have a couple of more things that I want to try doing, so we'll goes the other way, I suppose. Yeah, so I have to collapse it this way. These bolts seem to be really tightened up a lot, so finding it difficult to fold it. But I don't think it's an issue with the product, it's just that two of them are quite tight, another one is not that tight, and I'm feeling a bit, I'm just tired from office, so I'm feeling kind of difficult to take it out. But I really like the fact that this came with a ball head joint, so you can rotate the camera to different angles. I'm also very happy that this converts into a monopod. Not as easy as I expected it to be converting, but still at this price range, I think it's a very good deal that I got. Okay, so I'm packing everything up. This is the right way. I think it's the other way around. Yep, the other way around. Okay, so that's the Zomie Tripod Monopod that I just showed you. So that was the Zomie Tripod Monopod that I just showed you. For the price that I bought it at, I think it's a really good deal. I'm going to test out doing some night lapse 360-degree time-lapse photography on it, and once I try it out, I'll post some more videos. If you guys feel it's good, you can actually pick up the same thing from eBay. Thank you for watching my vlog. If you're not subscribed yet, bang, click on the subscribe button, it's right there. If you want to watch the last 2 videos that I've uploaded, I put them up here and here. And of course, my favorite playlist, the Superbike Weekend, it's right up here. You can check that out. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way out.